In Melitopol on the morning of March the 12th, people went to a temporarily seized district administration for a rally demanding the release of Mayor Ivan Fedorov, who had been kidnapped on March the 11th by a group of Russian military.
From the very morning, in forever Ukrainian Melitopol people, our citizens, have been gathering for another protest action against Russian troops, against attempts to bring the city to its knees. There have been more than 2,000 people in the square. Yesterday, the occupiers captured the mayor of Melitopol, Ivan Fedorov. The city community demands his release from captivity. And this is very important. I am grateful to every Melitopol resident for this resistance, for this position. The occupiers must see that they are strangers on our land and will never be accepted.
Всій нашій землі України і ніколи не будуть прийняті.
Around midnight, Russian troops struck the Ukraina hotel in the city center during the bombing of Chernihiv. The explosion has completely destroyed the central part of the building. According to a preliminary investigation, no one was killed or injured.
Chernihiv is without electricity, almost without water, gas and heat. There were several attempts to restore power yesterday. They were successful, but the enemy broke the net again. The network recovery service is starting today, and I think there will be electricity today. There is no electricity, so water from the water supply system is pumped very slowly. There are problems with mobile communication and the internet.
Є проблеми з мобільним зв'язком, з мобільним інтернетом.
In Kyiv region, the occupiers dropped at least 6 missiles in the morning near the military airfield in Vasilkiv and damaged an ammunition depot. Shells detonated and set fire to a fuel and lubricant tank. This was reported in the National Police of Kyiv region. Around noon, the fire was extinguished. On the night of March the 12th in Mykolaiv, occupiers fired at the station of emergency medical care. This was announced by the head of the regional health department, Maxim Beznosenko. And in KHARKIV region, today and yesterday, the city of Dergachi was shelled. There, the occupiers aimed at the hospital and the emergency department. The buildings were destroyed. There is no gas supply and partly no electricity. Ambulances were also damaged. There have been no casualties today. However, 3 people were killed and a hospital security guard was injured the day before. In Kharkiv, the occupiers fired on the building of the Faculty of Physics and Technology of Kazarin Kharkiv University. Auditoriums and a gym were destroyed there. Also in Kharkiv, today, emergency rescue work continues in a 5-story building, which was recently shelled by the Russian occupation forces. Rescuers dismantled the debris. According to preliminary data, the body of the dead 73-year-old woman still remains on the 4th floor.